Today we're here at Mere for our Cesar It Day, Cheshire Constabulary, working with the local rural community as part of our 100 days of action. We've actually seen the numbers of rural crime drop in Cheshire last year, but the value went up. So that's why it's really important that we identify these high value pieces of machinery to make sure we do all we can to make it harder for criminals to come and be active here in Cheshire.
It is a big issue, rural theft, and not only is it the fact that something's been stolen from your place, but it's the thought that somebody's around all the time because somebody had really planned this theft out. It was in an area where the quad bike was well out of the way of the road, and they knew that in the dark they could get round the outside of a field and get this quad bike out, which actually is a very uncomfortable feeling. So the more we can stamp rural theft out, the more we'll enjoy our job, because it's very intimidating to feel that somebody could be watching you as you're working outside.
The impact of rural crime on me as a dairy farmer isn't just the insurance and the financial inconvenience of replacing the tractor or piece of machinery that's been stolen. As a victim of crime, I had a tractor stolen that fed my cows on a daily basis. Now, that was major inconvenience because it was a piece of machinery that I'm very used to. I use many times in the same day. And as a rural community, we all pull together in times of crisis. So I was able to borrow machines off my neighbour. But the problem with that is, you've got the time of going to your neighbour to borrow the machine, it's inconvenience to your neighbour. You don't know how to use that piece of machinery, so it takes longer to do the job. It doesn't have the same attachments on it, so everything becomes a compromise and takes one hell of a lot longer. Now, it's just like buying a car really. You don't replace a piece of machinery just off the shelf. So in my case, it was about 6 weeks that I had the inconvenience on a daily basis of compromising my business just for the sakes of somebody taking a piece of machinery that's well insured, okay, but that's only a small part of it.
We're on day 7 today, and day 7 is we're having a tractor marking Cesar Day today with Datatag, and we're inviting a lot of our rural community, our local farmers, to bring their equipment down here, their tractors, trailers, combine harvesters even, and making sure that our agricultural machinery here in Cheshire is as unattractive to thieves as it possibly can be, but also, should the worst happen, that we've got a good chance of then of recovering, or as good a chance as possible of recovering any stolen equipment, which has already been shown to good effect here in Cheshire, where we've recently had a tractor that we've managed to reunite with its owner, thanks to the fact that it was marked up with Cesar. So far today we've already had 8, 9, 10 pieces of equipment bought here. They've been marked up, which gives us an opportunity to engage and talk with our farmers and our rural community about further ideas that they have or we have about how we can work together. And I think we've already security marked over £1 million worth of equipment today.
We approached Cesar and Datatag to come to Cheshire today to help us with the Cesar It installation day. Cesar is obviously Home Office and the Association of Chief Police Officers approved security device for plant and agricultural machinery. The research shows that if you have Cesar installed on your plant and agricultural machinery, then it would be 4 times less likely to be stolen, and if it is subsequently stolen, it's 6 times more likely to be recovered in any event. We would urge any members of the rural community and the farming community to have this product installed on their plant and agricultural machinery to prevent it being stolen.